how to do this, this way, but you can get your answer really fast by using what you already know in class. This is the f of x. You have the x1, which is 2. You could just take the x2 to be something close to 2, like 2.001, I think.
Choose that number. X2, we choose x2.
Yeah, you can choose it. We were talking about in class the other day, you could just choose whatever you want as long as it's close, and you could just put it into y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 and see what you get. I got something so close to 9, it was 9. That I've used because no one in medicine has ever given me, here's f of x equals x squared. Now do the following with it. No one's ever done that. I've never got anything like that. So, I mean, the reality is this is probably more useful than some trick to get one answer for the x squared. If I had it my way, and I'm used to getting my way, so maybe it'll take me 5 years, I would teach this class only with data. No formulas, because you never see them. So I would guess the slope is 9. How do I get the exact answer? Well, here's the analytic work that some of you don't like the procedure, some of you do. This is the Webassign procedure method. x1 and y1 are 2 and 3. Where did the 3 come from? I plug it into the formula, that's where I get the y1. x2 is a, y2 is found by plugging a into the formula. This is the same old, this is now the 3rd or 4th time you're seeing it. You'll get used to it after a while. You won't escape it, it's not going to disappear. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is that guy. If you simplify it a little bit, you get that guy. What should you do next? You should factor it, but you're lazy. So what do you do next? Stick it in a math way. Apparently, you can stick the whole thing into math way now, and it will give you the full simplification. So I did not know that, but I did that on math way. I just plugged the numerator into math way, and the little button that says factor automatically shows up. You click answer, it gives you that. As it should, because what should happen next? Yeah, somebody was telling me there was a minus 4 or something, a minus 3. I said, there can't be. It has to cancel. I know the next step is cancel. It won't work otherwise. So I know this is going to happen. And then I do the sliding business. Let a converge to 2. That means plug a equals 2 in there. Somebody is asking me, did I take the limit? Yeah, that's the limit right there. Just make a little arrow saying, I'm taking the limit right now. I'm sliding that a. And that's fine. But I already knew that, because I already saw the answer from the numbers. The number stuff works as long as you remember to put your parentheses around stuff. Then it works. How do I get the line? The equation of the line, y minus y1 equals m times, that's where you use that formula, the y minus y1 stuff. The slope goes out in front, simplify, I get y equals 9x minus 15, and look at that, Webassign got that too. You get the green check mark. Are there any questions?
Yeah, so instead of that y minus y1, just so that the y wasn't supposed to be.
That's the same thing. So if you find the b, you should get 15 minus 15 for your b. Same way, yeah. I used to do it that way all the time when I was younger. Just made more sense to me. So I don't care how you do it, you just want the equation of the line. The slope is the hard part, it's the complicated part.
Are we going to be able to have the factor like x cubed?
Yeah, you know one great thing about technology, now I can ask you whatever I want to because you could go up here and stick it on math way.
For like the cumulative pile, like, are we going to still be open that way?
Yeah. Yeah. My school of thought on that is, again, I've been working as a mathematician in medicine since 2008. I have never had to factor anything. Nothing's been good enough to factor. These are totally fake problems. Go ahead and use MathWay. I don't really care if you can factor a cubic. You know, that's not a skill. I'll tell you the skills you need. You need to know how to use Excel, because you might be, you know, if some of you want to go into research in medicine, at the bottom end, when you first start, you're going to be the one that plugs in all the data and does the stuff in Excel. It gets more fun after that. One of the guys is telling me, I did my time already, and so now someone else is going to do it. So that's how they look at things in research world of medicine. Somebody was checking their work today up there. They actually got the whole line and everything, and they were checking their work. That's the work I get when I graph the original curve with my tangent line. How do I know I'm right? Not what I tell my husband, which is, I am Diana Thomas and I am right because I'm your wife. How do I know I'm right there? For my kids too, I'm always right, by the way. How do I know I'm right here? I know I'm right here too. What do I put in complete sentences at the end? How do I know this is correct? Louder. Go ahead and say it. No? What'd she say? You can tell me. Anybody want to take a guess why I know this is right? How would I know it's wrong? Go ahead. If the line didn't touch the graph, I know it was wrong. It's got to touch it. What if it touched right here? It touches the graph. Would it be right? How would I know I'm wrong if it touched here and not here? Right?
Were you supposed to make it touch at that point?
That's right. They have to have the same slope at x equals 2, not x equals 1 or wherever this other point is. What if it just cut through the whole thing and went that way? How do I know I'm wrong? What if it was like slanted this way and just sliced through the whole thing? It feels wrong, but how do I know I'm wrong if it went the other way and just cut through it? And
They're not supposed to cross, right?
well, it's supposed to have the same slope as the curve there, right? If it's going this way, it's not the same slope as negative, right? So I know the slopes can't be right. And I also know that it's supposed to go through this point. So maybe it went like this. Right? That means I got the x1, y1 right, and my slope was completely wrong. I even know where my error is by where it's leaning and what it's doing. So when you write your answer, I'm not looking for fudge it and making sure that she thinks it's right. You can't fool me that easily. So just put the truth. If it cuts to the wrong way, say, I think I made a mistake. Some of you wrote that. I made a mistake. I don't know where it is. I don't have time. You suck. That's okay. Write it. Tell the truth right there because you're on your way to finding your mistake. At least you know you made one. So to me, that's really important. Okay, I'm out of time. So this one I'm gonna put on the as a video, and I'm also gonna put the last one on the video. That stuff is on the exam, but I want to spend Wednesday in class just working together. That's why I want to shove those off as videos. Good job, guys. Really, I really can see the improvement day by day as we go. Keep it up.